And there he describes how the holy name takes him by the hand and introduces him to his relationship with Krishna in the spiritual world. Many acharyas since have commented about how there's no other sadhana necessary other than chanting the holy name of the Lord with full attention in order to come to the perfection of spiritual life, that is, entering into one's relationship with Krishna. He also gave many practical instructions about chanting, one of which was that if you're having a hard time concentrating, he said you should go into a small room like a closet, go in at a time when no one else will come and bother you, put a blindfold on and chant very loudly until you feel the grip of the transcendental influence of the holy name. There were other instructions he gave as well, many detailed instructions just for us, so that we'd be able to take full advantage. And in Bhakti Lok, he says, you should follow the simple path very strictly. So the simplest of paths is to chant the holy names. And he, through his teachings, gives us this clarity that everything that is necessary is there within the chanting process. So it's a worthy investment every day to take time to find the means or somehow or other be able to concentrate for some period of time and fully absorb oneself in the chanting of the holy name. So thank you for coming to the Japa circle to do that. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Rama Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Rama Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna it properly. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Ram
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Rama, Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Om
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Rama Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare Rama,
Ram,
Rama Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna. Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Ram
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Rama, Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Rama
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Rama
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Rama, Rama
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Rama Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Ram
Rama
Ram
Rama, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare.
Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Rama, Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Ram
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare
Good. Hare Krishna. One of the 6 favorable items for devotional service that Rupa Goswami mentions is a satovrite, which means to follow in the footsteps of the previous acharyas. They showed how to do devotional service. There's simple ways, but they were very strict about it. And in the Bhagavatam, it's also said, Tvatpada potena mahatkritena, which means that when you follow in the footsteps of the sato, the great souls, or they're also called mahat, then it's like you're getting on the boat. You're doing their process. You're following what they do. So all the great acharyas did this japa. And you can see in pictures of the acharyas that they'll be sitting doing japa. And you can read about how much they emphasized the practice itself. And so one of the ways to be fixed in japa is to remember that one is following what the great acharyas have done themselves and are advocating for. And a personal meditation of mine that I recommend is to think of the acharyas while chanting. In other words, you can start with the disciplic succession coming from Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, and imagine that you've come to his kutir and just offered dandavats for half an hour, and then taken some dust from there, and then take permission to sit outside and listen to him chant, and chant along with him, and then you can go down to Bhaktivinoda Thakur and down the line. And even if you have a picture of the acharyas, that's why we have their pictures, to remember this satovrate, following their footsteps in their mood. It's a very sweet meditation to just remember that we're following their footsteps and actually be with them when we're chanting. And it's a very enlivening kind of practice. We have a few minutes before we're going to greet the deities. So let's just see if there's any reflections from the chanting from today. How's your chanting going, and anything you heard today that stuck?
One thing I was thinking about was the power of focused simplicity. A music teacher once told me it's not easy to do simple things well consistently. I was thinking about that in terms of japa, and how, like a magnifying glass, the sun is always shining everywhere, but when you take a magnifying glass and focus it, you can create a fire. And being here with you, I felt like joined a huge magnifying glass of the holy names that we all were focusing so strongly to burn the karmic reactions in material life and just create this divine fire. Another thing I was thinking about was there's this idea of love languages where it's more expert to find out how someone likes to be loved and love them that way. And I was thinking that Krishna's love language is his holy names, and we can just chant his holy names and love him very effectively. And I was also thinking about Bhaktivinoda Thakur today and his prolific books and his stunning poetry and his amazing songs, and just praying for his blessings to continue on this path of devotional service. And thank you very much.
Haribo. Actually, the Japa circle is a big magnifying glass, putting our focus there. Try to burn a hole in the Kali Yuga. Who else? Thank you, that was beautiful. Yes, Shamalangi.
I was kind of in the assessment mode today while chanting. I was thinking, am I chanting nicely or not? And I did think, okay, so sometimes, of course, I was losing the attention, but then I thought on the whole it was not too bad, because I was not at all sleepy today. And I was listening to at least some of the mantras. And also, like you said, in the beginning of today, the session that let the holy name, hold my hand and take, something like that, yeah, right? So that seemed very nice that, it's such a simple process, like the acharyas are telling, but still I'm unable to do it, not consistently. It's not up to the mark. And also, it's such a good opportunity, great opportunity, because, the deities are here, Prabhupada is here, all the devotees are here. So I should make use of it. And like you said, this is, the holy name by itself is a complete sadhana. It can, take you to perfection. So everything we have, so I was really in the calling out for help, kind of that, I should make the best use of this opportunity. So.
Yeah, that's a really nice meditation. And it's what Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says in his Shikshashtakam when he says, Nam Akari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shakti Stadtrarpita Niyamahita Smaranina Kala Durdaivam idrisham ihajaninanuragaha, that I'm star-crossed. Even though I have the holy name, everything's there complete. His personality is there, reaching out to me in the holy name, but I can't take advantage of it. So then he comes with the solution in the next verse, Trinahadapisani Chena, and feel very, very humble, low, and also give all respect to others. Don't expect anything in return from oneself. And then he says, Kirtaniya Sadahari. Then the chanting goes on. But I really like the introspective mode that you described. It's very important for our practice to notice what we're doing. And also, okay, let's see, any other points? We have a couple minutes. 1 minute.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Guru
Krishna.
Maharaj. Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Mine also, I was thinking, just like Shyamlangi Mataji said, that when I'm chanting, I'm feeling like if I could concentrate even a few minutes, then I cherish that, and I ask the Lord that please engage me, as Prabhupada asked all the acharyas and you, that please engage me, because this moment, if I don't concentrate, sometime my mind goes somewhere, my body has so many needs, and then any minute, if I don't take this moment seriously, then everything I know, something will come up, either mind, body, or intelligence, whatever. So I feel like I always beg the mercy that please engage me. I cannot do it by myself. So thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Gaur Premanande Haribo Vancha Kalpadibrisha Kripasinve Vachapatitanam Bhavanibhyo Shri Harinam Prabhu Ki Jai.